I'm obsessed with the YouTuber named Caleb Hammer, and he's famous for helping people getting out of debt. And the reason why people love him is because he's brutally honest. I want to show you this clip from his channel where he makes an interesting point about non-binary ideology. Listen to this.
That was a purchase for my nibbling because they're going to college in the fall.
What the fuck?
It's the gender neutral term for niece or nephew, is what I've been told.
Nibbling?
Nibbling. I helped them purchase a laptop for their fish conservation degree that they're working on.
Audience, I have a very gay LGBT gay man to my right named Colton. Nibbling's kind of isn't it?
I had no clue it existed.
Okay, good.
I loved Colton's response. I mean, just because he's gay doesn't mean that he should know about these things. Know about non-binary identities. Why should he? He's a homosexual man. He's a man who likes other men. That's it. That alone should not be an ideology, a political statement, a political identity. Unfortunately, some gay people are on that train, but he didn't know. Colton didn't know. And I don't think that he cares. Nibbling instead of niece and nephew. I have no words.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't disagree. I'm just using the words that I've been taught by my younger generation in trying to
Maybe
respect
not
that.
everything needs to be respected.
Yes, Caleb, thank you so much for saying this. That was, so beautiful. Just because some people make up stuff, make up a bunch of rules, doesn't mean that you should obey the rules, nor respect it. I don't understand the argument, well, they're younger than me, therefore I should listen to them, and I should blindly follow their orders. That doesn't make sense. Like, that's not an argument. And it's also really sad when you think about it. This man's niece, I assume, doesn't feel comfortable with being a girl. She must be young, he's 37, so we're talking about a young girl who's asking her uncle, can you please not see me as who I really am? A girl. And why? Maybe she doesn't like to wear dresses. Maybe she likes other girls. Wants to have short hair and a septum piercing. And this dude is like, you're right. You're not a girl. Because girls can't do that and still be girls. What's progressive about that?
They needed a laptop for school.
What major are they going into?
Fish conservation.
Okay. When they make me my they them latte, it'll taste incredible. And I will be very happy. And I don't think they needed a laptop for that.
It's really funny that so many they-thems are Starbucks baristas, or baristas in general. And I'm not ashamed of it, but I was a barista for a couple of years. Doesn't make me a they-them. I know I'm a tranny, but I was a normal employee. And I didn't wear any badge saying, it's he, him, it's sir. Of course, not everything needs to be respected. Sometimes you can respect something, have good intentions, but that approval, that respect, can have massive consequences. If you affirm a small child's gender identity, trans identity, the consequences are obvious. They will go on puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and they might get surgeries. And that leads to infertility, sexual dysfunction, overall bad physical and mental health. And yes, most non-binary people don't transition physically. Take a look at this. This young man, young, normal, attractive man, said some outfits I wore when I was non-binary. And here are the outfits. So he had like a non-binary detransition. As you can tell, his transition wasn't that dramatic or traumatic. But some non-binary people do transition medically. They're on cross-sex hormones, they get some surgeries, but it's not to pass as the opposite sex. It's to get this medically androgynous look. And some of these people detransition, or they don't detransition, they just live with the permanent results of testosterone. We are starting to see some non-binary people regretting their transitions, and you would think that they would feel a lot of sadness and a lot of true regret, but they act like it's not a big deal at all. Like, shit happens. Take a look at this.
Hi, my name is Alex, and this is my voice. 2 months on testosterone.
Yeah, so I fucked up. But it's okay, I don't give a shit.
I do not believe that she doesn't give a shit, because she went through this life-altering thing, realized she made a mistake, or this is not who she truly is, she doesn't feel comfortable with her choice to transition, and now she is wearing makeup and living as a girl again. She will, for the rest of her life, have a deep voice. How can that not affect her? I don't buy it. It's 100% cope. Do I need to say more? And with the first girl, I think there's something else going on. I think she's one of those people who drastically change their appearance so they don't look like themselves at all. And I know, I did the same, but what I mean is, the giant septum piercing, the many piercings in general, the no breasts but it doesn't look like a male chest, or anything close to a male chest, the shaved head, the shaved eyebrows, it's almost like these people want to look ugly on purpose. I said what I said. We're all thinking it, so don't come for me. Why would someone want to look as ugly as possible? I can tell you one thing. It's not for fun. It's not just a fad or a fashion statement. It is due to trauma. You know, because we see girls with their long hair and their makeup on with a septum piercing, and they claim to be non-binary. It's just not the same as what this girl is doing to herself, to her appearance, to her life.
Y'all, we made it. We made it. We made it. Nobody believes I was born a chick. This is hilarious. They don't believe me when I say I'm a woman. They don't believe me when I say I'm a man. I fucking made it. Yes.
I feel so bad for these girls. They're on a total different planet, and no one has ever told them that they're not living in reality. I think that's the case most of the time, because people are afraid to offend them. And that's my message today. Please offend these people. If you have a niece or nephew, nibbling, if someone in your life comes out as non-binary, as gender fluid, or whatever, challenge that. They might get angry, or even hate your guts, call you horrible names. But what if you can save them from going on, let's say, testosterone, getting their breasts removed, and save them from the horror of realizing that they made a mistake? They can't do anything about it. What they did was 100% irreversible. You can be that person who can say with love, compassion, why don't you feel like you're a girl? What do you think being a girl means? When you're being yourself, what about that? What about you doesn't align with the category girl? Because here's the thing, if you truly care about someone, if you truly love someone, you would want to know how they feel, what's going on inside of their head, especially if they're going through some difficult stuff. But if you blindly affirm their weird and fake identities, you don't give a shit. If you keep quiet and you watch them ruin their mental health and their physical health, I see that as a lack of compassion, a lack of love, a lack of tolerance, a lack of respect. I, of course, don't think we should just blindly trust the younger generation, trust that they know who they are. And just because we haven't heard about this when we were young doesn't mean that it's not a real thing. When something is made up, it's made up. It's that simple. When something doesn't align with science and common sense, it's bullshit. It's shocking, right? Teenagers make up stuff because they're confused about who they are. It's a biological thing. And it's also a natural thing, a biological thing that if you've been essayed as a child, as a young person, if you have experienced a lot of trauma regarding your body, regarding your gender, you might not want to be seen as that gender. You might want to escape that. And now we have all these methods of escaping your gender. These girls haven't found peace at all, and no one's helping them. So I hope you all learned something from today. I hope that you have reconsidered what it actually means to be tolerant and respectful to young people or to people in general. I really hope you did. Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to see more content like this, remember to hit subscribe and the notification bell. As always, let me know what you think. I cannot wait to read your comments down below. Peace out.